Hi everybody, welcome back to the studio. Today I'm going to do a quick run through of a shoot that I did last week with my mate Charlotte. She's an actress. She came over from Manchester just to scout out the new studio, to be honest. But within half an hour we decided we're just going to do a shoot. That's the beauty of having a studio. It's really nice that people can just drop in and you can kind of create things. We looked online, came up with a concept, something fairly simple, but I want like an old school kind of Hollywood vibe to it, like an old school kind of Hollywood beauty lighting. So basically, I got this out. This is the Fresnel. This is a nan light Fresnel, or Fresnel. Fresnel? Fresnel? There's no one there. There's no one there. That's what working in the studio does for you on your own for hours on end. Basically, the Fresnel is just a lens that just gives you a controllable beam of light. You can go from 45 degrees to about 6 with this. You can go quite wide and then quite narrow. The highlights on it are beautifully soft, really nice and soft. But the shadows it gives you it's really good for defining the cheekbones and sculpting the face in an image. So as you can see in the images that I'm showing you, anything that's in the way of it, like the pieces of string or Charlotte's arm, it's casting a very definite shadow on her face. So it's a great lens for like creative stuff. I say a lens, it is a lens. It's a great attachment for creative stuff. I rarely use this attachment, but I've used it a couple of times since I got the new studio, and it's banging. I love it. I'm going to be using it a lot more. I'm going to be using it with the full colour, the new full colour light that Nanlite just sent me as well. So that's going to be fun. As I said, just look at the images. You'll see how well it just sort of like wraps around the face, but it still gives you those kind of beautiful shadows. It's important that you meet it accurately with this from the highlights, in this case the bridge of the nose or the forehead, just because there was no makeup artist on this, and it will, you know, it will bounce back if you like, because it is quite an intense light. The other thing as well with continuous over flash that you have to think about is you cannot, with such as this one, this is the 4s of 500, you can't shoot at full power. It's just going to blind the subject, the model. So I think this was down to probably about 40% power that we used the nan light on, and it was just a single light. There was nothing else in the studio. The walls in the studio are white. It's quite a small studio, so it does bounce around, but that bounce, what it does is it just fills in those shadows a little bit, so it's not a pure black. You do get a little bit of detail in the shadows. Hope you enjoyed that quick run through of that shoot. There'll be many more of these to come, so any questions you have about using this, just pop them in the comments below. And don't forget to, yeah.